Today, I'll be telling you a story about two friends named Sarang and Udit. They are two best friends that live two very different lives. This is Sarang, and this is Udit. They're two best friends, but they both have two different ideas on how to study for an upcoming test. The next day is their exams.
Psst, Udit, what'd you get for number 12? I put C, but I'm not sure.
Sorry, I can't help you. This is a test.
Dude, I was sick last night, and my grandma broke her leg, finger, and arm on her trampoline.
Udit and Sarang are at the stage of brahmacharya in their student life, while Sarang is partying with his.
That is correct. Someone has been listening in Tapovanam. Finally. How will these attitudes translate into the next stage of life? The grihastha, or householder's life.
Somers, I'm home. How was your day?
My teacher told me I'm ready to take Calc 4 next year.
That's amazing. As a fifth grader, my little Einstein.
While Elizabeth is being a role model to his kids, Sarang is moping about in a bar. He's moping about his fourth divorce in 5 years.
Oh man, she probably just loved me for my father's money anyways. Beneath, my little boy.
Oh, Dad, why do you always mess everything up? Die, Bowser, die!
Unfortunately, as Sarang and Elizabeth get older, Sarang becomes even more unhappy. Do you know what the next stage of life is?
The next stage in life is Vanaprastha. While Udit is withdrawing to spirituality, will Sarang be doing?
He will only be worrying about his retirement plan.
Come, Somers, let's go to the temple. It'll help you clear your mind and relax.
Okay, Dad.
Wait, this isn't right. I should have more money.
I'm sorry, sir, but since you plan to retire early, your 401k doesn't provide as much money as you thought it did. You barely have enough to live on.
But I need to travel the world before I die and see Gotham City and Hogwarts.
Forget about traveling. What about my next week's rent? I'm too busy playing video games to have a job. Like, seriously.
I'm sorry, sir, but if you had worked harder earlier in your life, maybe you'd be somewhere today. Udit has lived a full and happy life. He's now entered the sannyasa ashrama phase. Hopefully, Sarang will learn from his mistakes.
Sarang, I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Actually, the best I have been in years. Me and Vineet are finally getting along. I feel peaceful.
That's great to hear.
That was a good story. What's our next one?
We'll be reading about the caste system.
This is Heem. He was just laid off during the 2008 recession and looking to find a new job he is good at and enjoys.
He will be our model for how our caste system is supposed to work. In the caste system, the Brahmins are the thinking class, Kshatriyas are the leader class, Vaishyas are the business class, and Sudras are the labor class.
Man, I lost my job. I'm gonna apply for any job now just because I need to support myself.
However, he will only be successful at one type of job.
Welcome to the University of Michigan's Department of Architectural Studies. I'm so glad that you're applying for a faculty position. Do you have any experience teaching?
No.
Okay, what's your research like?
Wait, what research? I'm supposed to do research? I thought this was an art class.
So if your students are being self-taught and they're doing their own research, what does your lecture material consist of?
Not much.
Okay, thanks. I'll let you know if you get the job. Bye.
I don't know if I'm cut out for this research teaching stuff. I'm gonna check out my next interview.
This job requires a Brumman attitude. His next interview will be at UBS Financial Services.
Welcome to UBS Financial Services. Tell me about yourself. What are your personal capabilities?
Well, I used to work at GM until I was laid off. I love to knit and I have a pet iguana.
Interesting. Why do you want to work here?
Since I was laid off, I've been jobless and I really need a job to support myself. And I live outside of my parents' basement.
Thank you for your time, but I don't think you're qualified to work at UBS Financial. Bye.
What was I thinking? She didn't need to know about my pet iguana, Larry.
This position at UBS Financial was aimed at a person with Yasa attitudes.
Welcome to the Serene Construction Company. You're applying for a job here, correct?
Yes.
What building experience do you have?
Well, last week I built a Star Wars battleship out of Legos. I have a picture you want to see?
No, not really what I was getting at. Are you a motivated worker?
Well, my mom said I could have ice cream, so I washed the dishes and did the laundry.
Are you ready? Are you ready to lift and are you ready to lift heavy materials and work all day?
Yeah, look at this. Sorry, I'm a little sore from working out all day.
Okay, thank you for your time. We will call you if you get the job.
I think that went alright. I don't know how interested I would be in lifting stuff all day. And anyways, I would intimidate my fellow workers with my strength.
This worker position is aimed at someone with similar qualities. I don't know if it's a perfect fit for him.
Eve's last interview is for the managerial position at Lucas.
Welcome to Lucas. So what were your responsibilities at your last position?
Well, I led a group of engineers at GM Plant in Flint. I organized them into units and so they could be more efficient. I believe I could be similarly successful here.
How do you handle stress and pressure?
I don't let stress and pressure faze me. If I know what I need to do, and I push all extra feelings aside to fulfill my goal.
What motivates you?
The satisfaction of fulfilling a goal motivates me.
Thank you so much. We will let you know if you get the managerial position.
I think that went pretty well. I'm excited.
This managerial position at Lucas is aimed towards someone with the Kshatriya, or leadership capabilities.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello?
Hello, I'm calling from Lucas to inform you that you've been chosen for the managerial position. Congratulations.
Eve's capabilities are most fit for the leader class, as seen in his interview for the managerial position at Lucas. Everyone has an aspect of every cast, and one is predominant. Every cast has its merit based on one's capabilities.
These casts are based on the capabilities of a particular person and higher goals and fulfillments that can be reached when one performs their duties in an attitude of worship and offering to the Lord for the benefit of society. Over the past 200 to 300 years, greed and selfishness has twisted the system into a rigid, discriminatory device that hindered progress of society. By learning about the original purpose of the caste system, we can better serve ourselves and others.
Siley Kiran,
Rishabh Sethi,
Vineeth Manam,
Him Vanyawala, Samarth Serene,
Selena Mohanty,
Deesha Shah, Sarang Suryavanshi,
Udit Tawani.
Anisha Narfal.
Thank you.